Good morning, YouTube family, friends, and those of you that just stopped by. So, real quick, I decided to get up and try something real new this morning. It's going to be collard green fufu, right? And I'm going to fry some collard greens. My intention is not to add any water to it at all, and I'm going to attempt to fry it in bacon grease. Even though my reason for really cooking as many collards as I'm about to cook is because next week I want to do like a fast, and it's going to be I'm going to attempt to do different types of fast, but really not going to get into that part of it. But either way, it's going to be very little to no meat. A lot of different reasons, mostly for this spirit man, try to get off, stop acting like I want to act and get into more of how God wants my life to go. So anyway, back to the fufu. This is the first for me. I can't find no YouTube on it or nothing, but I am washing. I have a sink full. I'm washing the collards right now. They've been soaking for a minute, and I did buy the ones that were already pre-cut and pre-washed, but I'm washing them again. So I'm going to take a part of these and do the fufu first, and then in another video I believe I'm going to do the fried collards. So you may see a messy kitchen, but this is what's going on. Honestly though, the water was not that dirty. I don't feel grit in the bottom of it. I'm gonna still wash them again. No grit. I already picked through and got like, the bigger stalk pieces out of it. So I'm pretty impressed with those bags. They were bought from Walmart. Anyway, I'm gonna still wash them one more time. I have decided to do my this fufu because I've done a carrot one. I've done red cabbage, green cabbage, spinach, cauliflower. This is my favorite way to straighten a business bag. It is the best because it cleans up easier. I do use just a regular scarf. I don't think I have it here. I think I might have put it out there in the garage because it's retired at this point. But anyway, so I'm gonna fill this up and then I'll come back. What I started to say a while ago is I am using xanthan gum this time as my binder. Instead of silicas, what is it? I'll take this. I think it's silica's husk. And I also have Ubano, and I love that one. And both of them are really good as far as flavor. For me, the silica's husk, it all gives me, kind of binds me a little bit, and I want inflammation out of my body for a lot of different health reasons. Okay, that's the Ubano. And I like this one. It's very natural. Don't bind you up as much, or possibly bind you up as much, but it also stays a bit softer. It's a softer whole. This is the one that I'm using, xanthan gum. It's in the middle. Also does process it through my body pretty well. This one right here is a little bit more. All of them are still way better than just using, making your fufu the original way, or the more traditional way, should I say, which has lots of carbs and stuff like that. This is just a lower carb way to make it, and I actually really, really like eating fufu with things, and so I'm going to eat fufu collards, eat my collards with fufu made from collards. That's the plan. I think the main challenge will be with these, will be to get them to cook, so I'm going to have to probably leave a little extra water. I don't know how much you can see. I'll probably do that like 2 more times. Make a nice batch. And yeah, we'll see how it goes when it comes down to the cook part. Okay. That's a lot of good nutrients coming down that drain. I'm gonna save some of them. Just so you can see, I'm not going to squeeze too much of it out because I feel like I'm going to need to cook them. But just so you see that with this bag, you can get pretty much all of this out if you want it out. But I'm going to save it. I'm going to get the back. Let me bring that. This is what I'm going to cook it in. That good green vitamin filled juice. As you can see, it got nice and mincy. Beautiful. Smells like collard smell. You know what that smells like. Might taste good, but it don't smell good. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on. Cover it, and just let it sit here, and just let that steam cook it up. We'll say when it comes down to doing the green vegetables and getting them, getting the nut bag back clean, it is taking a little bit more effort, but not a lot. It still gets pretty clean. I'm just gonna let it sit there and soak for a little bit. But not the green cabbage and not the red cabbage. Came right out. The collards, they're up in here, so we'll do a little bit more soaking of this. Okay, so we got the fry cabbage on over there. Okay, I've been on for about 15 minutes. Our collards for that. I haven't added any more water to it. So it's doing really good. I'm not adding any of the Veggies right now because I want to keep cooking. I feel like it's longer for the cook. The way, but don't get hurt, right? All right, let's hope we did not burn this. You see the color changed because I was over there doing this, my fried collard greens, and they are really, really good. So let's see what we did here. Okay. I feel pretty confident with these now. I will add maybe 2 to 3 packs of this xanthan gum because it is quite a bit. And this does say gluten-free. I wasn't looking for it to particularly say gluten-free, but if that's one of your things, then all right. really only use one arm right now. So let's hope it holds up. So here I'm going to have collard green fufu, picking up collard greens as my main dish. But my whole thing is I want green. Right now is what I am trying to achieve. I'm almost thinking, y'all, 2 packs might would have done it. But as you can see, it's coming together pretty well. I could definitely, this is going to definitely hold together really well. The cleanup wasn't bad. Let's taste. Very tasty. Of course, you know it has, I put no seasoning in it, so of course you know that you don't put seasoning in it. But I would imagine if you wanted to, you could. But your soup or stew or whatever you're eating with it is going to carry all the flavor. This is, to me, not supposed to have flavor. So I got a little bit anxious and wanted to try it, right? Listen, it's hot, so I can't be picking up no lot. The answer is yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I will make that again and again and again and again. My God. So if you have watched me put fufu in these ceramic wrap before, then you know I don't make them very big because I make them at what I'm going to eat at one time. First time doing a collard green one, and honestly, I just tried it as I showed you with the collards that I made, and definitely with soup. I would do it with the collards too. I have a purpose for what I'm doing the collard with collards for. I really just want to try to get basically do a body cleanse, and as well as I am going to not be eating meat next week and just vegetables, so it's also going to be a part of that. So I would do this, and the cleanup wasn't bad. If you've heard me make, I've made different fufus, as I said, carrot, cauliflower, spinach, green cabbage, red cabbage. I have done a broccoli one. I didn't do a broccoli one up here. Broccoli, and I've done a broccoli and cauliflower together as well. And it's really good. But mind you, fufu really is not going to have that great of a flavor. Now, I have a friend who has made fufu out of Jiffy. And I know if you make it out of oatmeal and those different types of, now they got a whole different type of height. They do, and they are definitely good. It's definitely good that way. The flavor is very good. However, when it comes down to the carbs in it, that's not good. And sometimes for me, the carbs hurt my stomach. Not from just fufu, that can be any carbs. So I have to be careful of anything and everything that I put in my body, especially right now we're trying to get rid of inflammation, right? So I am very careful with what because I'll say it again, I have not been a person that has been in pain. And if I did, it was something I could take ibuprofen for or something like that, and it would generally go away. But not this, what's going on right now. So if inflammation is what I got to do, diminishing or bringing it down, and I'm working on it. So here we go. That is our collard green fufu. Have a good day. And just so you see what I was doing with my collards, I've been talking about collards on top of collards that I was making, and I said I was making the collard fufu. This is still hot. I just wrapped it, but I forgot to taste it with you guys on this part, so it is still hot, and these collards are still hot. But when I say good, yes, Lord.